All right. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Late for the Party on Anchor FM. I am your host, Mellodious, aka Coverboi, the Modern Marvel. That's right, you guys. Man, we're gonna get into. Actually, we're gonna get into the trailer. We're gonna talk about King of Fighters' new trailer with Andy Bogard, but more importantly, we're also going to talk about how the new look of King of Fighters looks in general. But either way, like always, we'll start doing this too. So in the beginning, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, check out all the cool merch and everything on Teespring.com at the Late for the Party store. But before we do that, let's get right to it real quick. So basically, the new trailer for Andy Bogard just dropped and everything, and quiet as kept. I must say that King of Fighters 15 is actually looking pretty good. I mean, honestly, it's a big step up from how King of Fighters 14 looked, and I'm just going to start going by by the numbers, so we can just, because I know saying KOF or King of Fighters is going to be a kind of a mouthful. So if anything, pretty much I feel like the people were given the trailers of how they looked in the beginning, like, oh, it doesn't look good. I mean, it's looking pretty damn good. I mean, just how, like, the costumes, the designs and everything else, and how the colors are starting to pop now. It's like, it's actually looking pretty good. And like, even for like Andy Bogard, who was looking mad dull at one point, like in most of the games, like, you know, a boring character, they actually make them look pretty damn good right now. So I mean that's actually pretty hardcore. So I mean, and then like with Yori's new design, he's looking pretty good. And keep in mind, this is like a step up from where they were in the last installment that they were at. And I mean, to me, I think it's actually starting to look better than Street Fighter 5's. It's starting to look better than Street Fighter 5's designs. And I mean, honestly, and tell you the truth, like King of Fighters, the trailers and everything kind of, and I'm probably going to get a lot of shit for saying this, but I mean, King of Fighters is actually starting to look a little better than Street Fighter 5, how it looks now. So, I mean, that's saying a lot. I mean, hell, they've actually made Andy Bogard's hair look like hair. So, I mean, and, you know, coming from like banana hair Ken from Street Fighter 5, so it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of bad, you know, it's like, damn, you know. And keep in mind, I mean, King of Fighters graphics isn't like, you know, Guilty Gear Strive graphics. I mean, not even in the slightest, but it is a step up way above how Street Fighter, it's a step up how Street Fighter 5 looked in King of Fighters 14. I'm still saying the whole damn name, but either way, I'm actually looking forward to it. The trailers haven't really disappointed. I mean, it hasn't disappointed at all. So I mean, just how the anticipation of how these trailers, of how they're bringing in characters, and I mean, with this whole shattered all expectations, I just kind of want to see how like the designs and how everybody's gonna look a little different, you know, for like everybody's anticipating if Terry Bogard is gonna actually pop up on the grid. And, you know, and keep in mind, like, people kind of worried if Terry Bogard's even going to be in King of Fighters 14. Now, honestly, I mean, of course, I'm in King of Fighters 15. See, I'm starting to get the numbers mixed up now. Now, keep in mind, like, of course, to me, of course, they're going to put their poster boy. They're going to have to put SNK is going to have to put their poster boy in King of Fighters 14 straight out. I mean, 15. Damn it. So they're going to have to put him in the game. There's no way in hell that they're not. I mean, keep in mind that Terry has been like all over the fighting game world, from freaking Smash Brothers, from Fighting EX Lair to other things. So, I mean, he's been all over the place. So, I mean, that's definitely a dope look when it comes down to it. So, I mean, of course, I would like to see a redesign for him. I mean, his design in KOF 14 wasn't bad. I actually like that he had the long sleeve jacket, the long sleeve jacket rather than the vest and whatnot. So, I think I just kind of want to see more. I actually want to see more where his design actually falls in with more like Garo Mark of the Wolves. So if I could, I want to see that design more than anything. If it actually segues into that, like maybe ditching the hat and like giving him like the brown bomber jacket with the jeans, like the Garo Mark of the Wolves Terry was actually probably to me my best design, my favorite design, hands down. But if anything, I mean, K Dash could probably get a redesign. I mean, instead of looking like a freaking S&M S&M Michael Jackson looking version of himself. But what else? A couple of the things like Maxima's redesign up in Kyo in 14 was a little more so on the cyborg side. If they were going to hook that up a little bit, Kula could get a redesign. Few folks can get some redesigns in there, but also just to seeing like who else are they going to put in the game. That's going to be the trip right there. So, I mean, like, who do you think would be in King of Fighters 14 who maybe they haven't had in a while? Are they already putting Shizuru from? Now they got the Sacred Treasures team, so that's off the hook. You think Raiden from Fatal Fury and whatnot's going to come back. So there's a lot of things that I feel like the shatter all expectations kind of deal. Is Rugal going to come back? I haven't seen Rugal in a game in quite some time. Well, he hasn't been in since what? No, he wasn't in 13. I think the last one he was in that I played was 2002. But I mean, are we going to see other faces from other from other fighting game franchises? And because I haven't seen KOF with any like special guests from like other games. That's the only thing that I haven't seen. They kind of were on that Street Fighter tip for a while, like before they want to just add other characters to the franchise, and I'm just kind of like, all right, let's see what they do. Let's see what they say. You know what I'm saying? So that's actually pretty cool. Man, I'm excited. It's a good time to be a fighting game head for real. But but either way, dude, I think so. Yeah, I think I've said enough for this right now. I mean, right now, the new segments, trying to keep everything rolling with like all this, like, just trying to throw the content out there as much as possible. So, but either way, man. But like I said, it's just kind of a word around the campfire, but no, not really. But I think more of it in my mind. But either way, you guys, that's it for this segment. So, like always, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, support the podcast on Anchor FM. The links will be in the description once I upload everything to my social media, you guys. Also, check out all the cool merch of the Late for the Party merch on Teespring.com at the Late for the Party store. Well, I said it actually right this time. All right, so I'm your host, Mellodious, aka Coverboi, the Modern Marvel, signing off, you guys. And as always, if you're going to be late for the party, turn it up to 11.